Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Sunday Car Talk. I appreciate you guys joining us today. What's up, man?
Yo, yo,
So we got
what
one
is
already in
good?
here, man. We got one already in here. Make sure you hit that like button so we can get that one.
Let me go on over here.
Outside of that, though, I do appreciate you guys joining us. Make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, so let's go ahead and do that as well as get the likes up, man. Yo, so
Yes.
let's just jump right into it, man. Hey, I want to talk about qualifying etiquette. Um,
Yeah.
the reason why I want to talk about qualifying etiquette because I was doing a LFM race um, over this weekend, and we were at Alton Park. So Alton Park's a weird place to where when you pull out of the pits, like you run right into traffic if you don't time it correctly, right? So I'm on a hot lap. I'm starting a hot lap. Out of nowhere, this guy just pulls out in front of me out in the pits. And it's like he's trying to stay in front of me. And I'm faster than him, but in order for me to get in front of him, like he keeps blocking off the turn, like the cuts. He's like blocking off the cuts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's like tough for me to just get in front of him. So to be honest with you, I just wound up just accidentally bumping him off. Accidentally bumping him off.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the thing: when it comes to like qualifying, what is the proper etiquette?
Uh,
As far as for the person that's in front, when you have somebody behind you and you're a slower car and they're giving you the blue flag.
well, the proper etiquette is that if look, it doesn't benefit if you're slow and you're holding somebody up, it doesn't benefit them, right? It doesn't benefit the person you're holding up, right? And if you're holding them up, it's basically impacting your flyer lap or your qualifying lap. So let them go past you, let them clear the space, and then you just go ahead and do your run. Just get the hell out of the way. That's how this is supposed to happen. Unless there's some team order crap going on where it's just like, yo, don't let that guy, don't let him get a flyer lap. Don't let him do this or don't let him do that. Unless it's that,
Yeah,
proper etiquette is move out of the way, let the other guys go, let them get their lap, get your tires warm, do whatever you got to do, and then make sure you got your space to get your lap because you don't want nobody killing your qualifying lap, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's the law of reciprocity, I guess, in order here. Don't screw up other people's qualifying opportunities because you ultimately screw yours up.
yeah. And it's just like with this guy, like it's just. I think he even wrote me. I think he even wrote me. Like afterwards, he was like, "You bumped me off the track." I'm like, "Bro, I didn't say too much, but in my mind, I'm like, man, come on, bro. Like you're literally trying to hold me up when you're on an out lap, like when you're blue, and I'm like on my third qualifying lap. You know what I mean?
Well, wait. Okay, so Zone says, but if you're a good driver, you should overtake them.
It's not. It's not.
We're talking about qualifying.
Yeah, and he's right in a sense, but there comes a time like sometimes on qualifying, like where it's like, yeah, you can overtake him, but it's like, damn, this was like my
If you
fastest lap.
overtake,
Like,
it's going to affect your lap time. This is the whole point. We're not racing. We're not
yeah.
overtaking. We're qualifying.
But
So,
here's the bad thing about it though. So I time my I calculate my qualifying to where my fuel is like perfect.
mhm.
I had one lap of fuel left. So it's kind of like, he put me in a bad spot. I had one lap of fuel left and it was only 2 minutes left on the clock. So there was no time for me to like exit out, go back to the pits, put new tires on, or add just a little bit of fuel because by the time I get out there, I'm not going to be able to, finish a lap. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So that's what really pissed me off because it's like I didn't get any more chances, and like I timed it just right because I don't never go out there right when qualifying starts. I usually like wait till like 8 minutes left, and I just do a
Well,
good 4 laps.
yeah, but I mean, here's the thing, right? What we're talking about is qualifying etiquette. Okay. So the whole point is that we're all out here to try to get our flyer laps in, right? To get our fastest laps. So
Mm-hmm.
what we're not trying to do is block other people.
Mm-hmm.
right? That's just simply what we're not trying to do. Like if defensive driving is appropriate in a race setting, like
Yeah.
racing, okay? In
Hmm.
qualifying, everybody's trying to go their fastest, so we should not be blocking anybody, theoretically speaking, right?
Yeah.
Unless we are intentionally trying to block somebody,
Yeah.
because it's qualifying, right? This is not a race. This is qualifying. It's a whole different scenario.
I feel like Zone is trying to troll. He said if you slow down to allow you to pass, wouldn't that ruin his time? But he was on an outlap, so he's not worried about time.
He literally just came out of the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no, no. Like here's the thing. It's like what he should have done as he's coming out of the pits. He should have stayed to the left and let you go past him.
yeah, yeah. I mean that
Okay,
would be the smart thing to do.
that was what should have happened. Coming out of the pits. So number one, let's just say this real race environment, right? There's
Yeah.
a spotter that says, "Hey, car coming full speed, stay to the left." Okay,
Hmm.
right? Number one, he's coming out of the pits. He's probably on cold tires, just refueled. Look, certain things aren't up to temp and all that. Stay the fuck out of somebody's way who's already been lapping and their car's hot,
Yeah.
right? Everything's hot. Stay out of the way.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, dude. Like in a realistic setting, we're talking about cars that cost $500,000, right? GT3 cars on
Yeah.
average, half a
Hmm.
million dollars, right? Like, let's not be stupid. I don't give a shit if it's virtual, because it's kind of the same thing, right? Because you would be expected to do the same things in these cars if you were in the real cars.
Yeah.
So coming out of pit lane, you already know your tires are cold, your brakes aren't up to temp. You probably just refueled or probably just got a fuel dump real quick, stuff like that. And these dudes are on hot laps. Dude, stay
Mhm.
the fuck out of the way. Just stay out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, you brought up a good point though. You said you want to treat it like if it was like the real thing. You know what I mean?
Well, the
And
physics in the cars and every damn thing else is modeled after the real thing, right?
yeah. Well, you know how you say you want to, do it like the real thing. That brings me to my next point. Do people cheat in the real world like they supposedly do in sim racing now?
Uh-oh. I heard about some stuffs
I want to hear
cars.
about it. Tell me what
Dude,
you've heard. Tell me
okay, so
what
I
you've
was watching
seen.
that. I got up at like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, Saturday
Hmm.
morning, and they have the SRO at Mount Panorama. I think it was like the 6-hour endurance race, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So bro, this race was littered with all kinds of bad stuff, dude. I'm talking driving,
Yeah.
um, this is supposed to be a top flight um sim racing league. Dude, there
Hmm.
was like 1,000 people in the chat box, right?
Yeah.
On the GT World YouTube channel, right? We're all in
Mhm.
there. There's 1,000 people in the box, dude. We're watching the racing stuff. Niels something, I can't say his last name. We're trying, we're both trying to figure out
Clistopolis?
how to say his last name. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
He gets punted off. I
Yeah.
mean, and just some real awful. It was just like I said, in the real world, dude, that would not go. The stewards are so knocking you for that, right?
Yeah.
Um, the Williams esports guys. Oh my God. It's like you guys already have a bad enough reputation, and then you start doing more of this crap. Just
Hmm.
shitty driving and everything. And then I saw something in the chat box.
Okay.
Couple of guys, they were doing some stuff. When they shot over to the end cars and you see the cars moving around and all this kind of, and I'm like, damn, dude, they got these cars dialed. Look at this shit, right?
Yeah.
Right. Then I look at on the chat and a couple of guys are like, oh yeah, he's using cheat engine.
Now, what is that called again?
Cheat engine.
Cheat engine.
Yeah, can you look that up?
Yeah, keep talking. I got you.
Okay. So we're watching this race live, and it's a little bit of a debacle. So for those of you guys who kind of follow like the sim racing leagues and all that, like some like the top tier ones like SRO, and then like the other ones and stuff like that, you'll kind of hear about stuff that's going on. But man, this was a big race. There was money on this race, right? And so, like I said, shit ton of people watching. This was like, look, I'm in the garage 2 o'clock in the morning watching this crap. Like, holy crap! Like, what the hell's going on here, right?
Hmm.
And so, a lot of guys start talking about apparently this hack called Cheat Engine. The first thing I ever heard of it. First
Okay.
thing I ever heard of it. They're over there looking at cars, and they go to end cars and stuff like that. Then guys go, "Oh yeah, he's using Cheat Engine." I'm like, "What the hell is Cheat Engine?" So apparently, it's a mod. Apparently, I literally don't know. I'm not gonna put this crap on my computer or anything like
Yeah.
that. Just
Yeah.
telling you guys about what I heard. Cheat Engine, some sort of mod that allows you to just kind of do stuff that you couldn't do on a real car.
Mm.
Okay. And it kind of gives you that sort of video game advantage, right? When it's
Yeah.
not supposed to. This is supposed to be a simulator. So, yeah, that was the other thing that Jamal and I wanted to kind of bring to people's attention. This thing called Cheat Engine. This is new to me.
Yeah. So, um, it's tough to find anything in regards to that, but
Hmm.
what I have found is there is something called Cheat Engine, but they're not. I'm not seeing a lot of that for sim racing, but um, I did find something on Reddit
Hmm.
that I'm about to show you guys right now.
And I would imagine that this wouldn't be something that you could just readily and easily find, right?
I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah,
so
because this would
so this
this is kind of be like a hack or a mod that you don't most people wouldn't want out there like that, like that, like that. But apparently people know about it.
yeah. So right here, this guy he writes ACC and F1's 2020 22 ACC and F1 22's market is even smaller, and cheats have been developed for those games. Hell, one guy developed one for free just to disrupt the market for cheats.
Oh my god.
So I'm curious what he developed. And this is in the iRacing forum in Reddit.
And he's saying that this is for ACC
Yeah. I'm
and
curious.
F1 2022.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of tough for me to find anything.
Dude, like I said, like bro, literally this is the first time I heard of this. That's why I threw it your way. I'm like, hey, are you familiar with Cheat Engine?
Yo, what's up, Formula? We got Formula in the house.
Uh-oh. What's going on, broski? It's been a
So
minute.
he says this has been going on for a while. Now, I'm not talking about in regards to cheating. I'm not talking about like of exploiting the physics in regards to, hey, I'm going to cool my tires off. Somehow that adds more grip. I'm talking about an actual legitimate cheating engine that helps you
Yeah.
gain an advantage. You
Yeah.
know what I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but I'm saying I just wanted to clarify for for clarification reasons.
Yeah, if we
Um,
can literally find something on something called Cheat Engine, this is very specific to ACC from my understanding. And again, this is from me sitting up and literally butt crack dawn in the morning. I don't know what the hell I was doing up for about 3.5, 4 hours watching this race. And all of us in the chat, number one, we were astonished by the quality and the level of driving.
So there is something that I just typed in. It's called iRacing Grip Hack Download, and
Oh
it's
gosh, really?
it's at edracing.com.
Oh,
Now
oh
in
man.
development. Oh yeah, and to clarify, we're not into using this stuff. We actually think it's terrible that you would cheat in sim racing. It's just
But here
interesting.
you go.
I didn't know people are actually just straight doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, no, dude, like I'm telling you, this is new to me. That's why I asked you, have you ever heard of Cheat Engine? This is a new thing. And I just heard about this. It might look for ACC, this given the 1.9 update and the fixes and all that kind of stuff, this might be some shit that's so new that I we just so happened to hear about it during one of the biggest sim racing events thus far, right? Which was the SRO uh, endurance race at Mount Panorama this past Saturday.
Ooh, this is crazy, bro. I just found something.
Let's go.
Hold on, I'm tripping. Let me see. All right. It's called Grip Hack. It's for iRacing. It was the one I just told you about.
Mm-hmm.
The Grip Hack will allow you to set values of how much grip you would like to have at any track. This will reduce the tire wear down to next to nothing.
Oh
Before
wow.
opening the program, please learn how to use it. Yo, like, so here's the thing. I was like, I'm not naive to think that there's no like hacks, right? But
Yeah.
it's just the point of like with sim racing, you would think that that would be like something that's like you would really want to like gain the notoriety within yourself to actually win. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's not it's different than like steroids and stuff because like sim racing, you actually really exploiting the physics of the car and making them fit. You're making a Bentley drive like a Porsche. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
That's
but you know what? If we were see this is kind of what like on the last live stream we did when we were talking about what are some of the things that can be done to kind of maybe straighten up the rules a little bit. And I was telling you, I think this stuff really legitimately has to mirror the real time real world series, and I'm talking about penalties and all,
yeah,
right? That it has to mirror it because like what we're talking about right now is there's hacks for stuff, but what's the penalty for it?
yeah.
Okay, if you're in the real world and you cheat and you go to scrutineering and they find some shit, guess what happens?
You're out of there.
You're out
You
of there.
don't you don't win that one.
Right. But in sim, there's no way to verify if you're using a cheat or a mod or not.
Well, I do know this. There were a couple people that have gotten caught with like something being up on their screen
Well, I was gonna say
when
that
they
was
were
due to
streaming.
that would be due to their own stupidity for
Yeah, yeah.
having shit up. I saw one of those, right? Where
But you mean like a tech, like a
yeah, like
yeah, like
there's
a
no
tech,
there's
like a
no tech for sim racing. You get what I mean? There's scrutiny, dude, bro. You finish a kart race.
yeah,
What's the
yeah,
first thing we have to do?
yeah. They check
You got
your.
to go
I
to
mean,
scales.
they show the skills. They might either
You got to
check
go
your
to the scales, and
you
then
check your weight,
and
and
then
then they might check
you
your gas. They might
well, no,
check your
what it is for everybody, they come in and check their weight, right? And then for the podium finishers, they go to tech,
exactly, and they might check certain things. It's just random.
right? So
Hmm.
what is that mechanism for sim racing?
Maybe there's something that needs to be.
This is what I've been saying because short of that, you can run mods and no one's gonna know shit.
So, Formula says that iRacing even has a no pit speeding hack that a lot of people use.
What? So you can speed through the pits and like the game doesn't recognize that you're doing like 60 through the pit lane
I'm not
like
really
that?
too sure. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, no, that's what I'm asking. So you mean to
No,
tell
I
me
know. I'm saying I'm not
yeah,
even sure
yeah,
what
I'm
that
asking
means.
him that. Like, is that what that does?
That a
No
lot
pit
of people
speeding
use.
hack.
That's
Oh
weird.
wow.
Yo, so
See,
hey,
hmm,
Zone just sent me a video, and we're about to watch it.
okay.
Hold on. All right. It's cheaters in a set of Corsa.
Oh wow.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get out. All right. Here we go.
Cheaters suck, especially in a competitive game like ACC. Over the past few days, I've read a lot about cheaters on the subreddit, and the footage you're watching is actually a cheater I came across on a public server. And they're not really trying to hide it either. Our
That dude
famed
got some
cheater
grip.
here, Franz Kawasaki, has X88 Cheats as his team name.
Wow.
Look at that grip,
And
bro.
here's another video posted by Reddit user Tall123,
What?
where
Whoa.
someone with the same
How do you
problem
do
is winning
that?
a race on spot.
How? Amazing. This reminds me of like those the super the Street Fighter
And
2
another example on
hack games from back in the day.
What?
What is that? I've never seen that.
He's
What is that?
tumbling his way to the victory.
What was that? Bro, look at that. Look at this car. That's not real. Is that? No way. Look
What
in
is
the
going
mirror.
on?
What is that? No! Dude, you know what?
Even on special events, there's a cheater on top of the leaderboards with a time that's more than 10 seconds under the second position.
Bruh.
10 seconds?
These are just some examples.
This is the type of shit I be trying to figure out. I'm like, yo, what?
Yo, he's 10 seconds?
10, dude, that is a freaking eternity on a track. 10 freaking seconds. No way.
People have some nerve, man.
I mean, it's just like why do this? Why do this? If you're gonna cheat, why do this?
Man, at least do it with an arcade game, but don't do it with a real sim. That's
No,
the problem.
no. Here's the thing: go cheat in a real car for all this.
Yeah, I'm just, but what I'm saying is like for instance, like with sim racing, man, like we take this stuff serious to a degree, and
Yeah.
like we really train for this, and for people to actually like use these grip hacks and stuff like that,
It is bogus, dude. It's bullshit.
it's extremely bogus, man.
Yeah, it's bogus, dude.
I don't know, man. It's just
Wait. Did you finish the video?
no, I didn't. I was just checking the chat real quick.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
See, I'm not sure, honestly. I just remember people talking about it in the voice chat. Yeah, and then Zone has another one. We'll watch it after we finish this one because this right here
Okay.
is hella interesting.
Problem.
Yeah.
And I hope that this problem is dealt with quickly because ACC is a fantastic racing sim, and it's just sad to see cheaters, whom are definitely very small in the underpants
Look at that
department,
grip.
ruin it for the rest of us.
I mean, it just
There's no
This
slide.
doesn't mean the
It looks
game
like
has
a
to be
video
dead
game,
until
dude. I
the
think the
problem
car
is
is
solved.
just
There's a few things we
wow.
can do as a community.
It's like you have like
for
the
fun while this
the
all
perfect
blows over.
setup.
There's a boatload of solo
Look at that.
content you can
There's
dive
no-
into right now.
There's no
Practice
like
what you have
lateral.
practiced, set a
There's no
great
literal
time on
move.
the
Look at that.
special
Look at the car
exams,
just glued.
race
Yeah.
against AI, and see how difficult you can make it for yourself. And I know racing against AI is not as much fun as racing against real people, but it's something to keep you sharp.
That's fun.
But if you don't want to be alone in this mess, you should join a racing league or just a community with its own servers.
Look at
These
this.
can be password protected,
Why is this
and as
looking like
long as
Gran
there are no
Turismo?
cheat,
You said what?
I said, why is that like the way the car's just kind of like going around the track? It looks like Gran Turismo.
Oh man, now we're gonna get. Oh Lord, now you just open the floodgates to the Gran Turismo hive.
I'm just saying that ACC, when you look at the cars when they're doing this type of stuff,
Mhm.
like this car is literally just kind of going.
It's on
you know-
rails, literally.
Well, you know what that rail is? The ideal line. I'm pretty sure this hack.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure this hack has something to do with the ideal line, where the
bro, you
car
clever
just.
as hell. I never thought about that.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, doing this tech shit too, right? Like it's a fucking
Yeah.
profession, right? And
Mhm.
just to be looking at this stuff, I'm like, this car literally is just driving on the goddamn ideal line at full
Mhm.
speed,
Yeah.
and it doesn't move. It doesn't move. It's like literally the middle of the car is on the ideal line.
Mhm.
Go ahead, hit play. Just watch it. Look at
cheaters
this.
in your community,
Now
you
look at
can
the car in
still
front
have
of
in
it.
races. Hot lap events can also
Now that car
be
looked like
super fun,
it's
and
kind of
maybe you can
moving
push
around.
yourself
There's
to
like
greater
all kind of
heights
like
that
physics
you might
and
have
stuff
never
cracking.
imagined
But
for
look at this
yourself.
car right here.
But for now, public servers and competition
this.
servers might be unsafe to
That's
race.
the ideal line.
Like it's like robotic.
They wrote some sort of hackware to where the car glues itself to the ideal line,
Hmm.
and all they do is they probably
Keep
just
that
sit there
in
with their
mind.
foot on the gas.
So do you think they can intervene sometimes with the steering wheel? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't I don't know how it kind of works, but like I said, just looking at it, I would say that the mod has something to do with the ideal line.
Ideal
Think
line.
about it. every track has an ideal line. So that means like this one mod could work for all tracks. And what it would do, it was just literally glue your car to the ideal line. And I think what you'd have to do is just avoid traffic, essentially.
Yes.
But the
Or
mod
go
itself,
through them, like the last video we see, where
or
you
just
just
go
run through them.
right the hell through them, because apparently you can go through the cars and the game doesn't care.
Right.
So yeah.
This is crazy.
Try to not get angry because a cheater is ruining your race. It's not fun, but it's the reality we have to deal with for now. The world is in a weird place right now, so
Look
don't
at the
make
line.
ACC an extra stress factor. Try to take good care of yourself and your mental health. It's way more important than sim racing. Let's hope this crisis is dealt with quick and all the cheaters get a ban and get a slap on the butt.
Well,
But
I
for
don't care
now,
nothing about that, but
I wish you
all
sweet
right.
dreams,
Some of them
and
might want that.
hopefully I'll see you next time, my beautiful baby boys.
God,
All
what the
right.
hell? What?
Yeah, he tripping on that one.
A
Hey,
smack
but
on the button, beautiful baby boys, yo.
yeah, you kind of tripping on
Hey,
that one, Power Q.
broski. Yeah,
Hey,
yo.
hey,
Hey.
what? We're gonna watch the other one, man. But that's crazy because, like, what satisfaction do you get out of that?
If there's money on the line, I get it.
Okay, yeah, we can always get cheating to get money. We can always
Yeah,
get that,
yeah.
right?
If there's money like that SRO race, and I'm not even trying to talk shit. I'm so not trying to talk shit. But that was a money race, and I can totally see why I saw some of the shit I saw.
Signed PDFs
Yeah.
and more.
All right, we got one video. Okay, I'm about to show this one. This is the other video that Zone sent in. Ready?
Shout out to Zone 559.
For real.
I mean, how are you going that fast, bro?
So what are we looking at? We're looking at acceleration, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's to do?
I'm trying to figure out how he's going. How?
Well, that's what I was saying in the beginning. It said something. Hold on.
Yeah, cheater with boosted engine.
Okay,
And then it's going to say something
look
else.
at
Okay, look at that's what that's yeah. Look at
speed.
acceleration, speed, and lap time. Now it's in kilometers. It's in kilometers.
Well, I just need to know. All I need to know is the number. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this here. Kilometer.
But we don't need that. All we just need to do is look how fast the number's probably going up, right? We don't need to do any like.
I want to see if it's doing some sort of insane speed that's not native to me.
Yeah, look at the numbers. Look at this. Look at that.
That's insane. Look at that shit.
Look at that.
Look, that's what I mean.
Did you see that?
Did you see how quick he was accelerating, bro?
Did you see? Yeah, look at how fast it's going up.
Like, is that an electric car or what?
Oh my god!
I mean, if that was electric, I could totally see it.
That's 0 to 60 in 0.6 seconds.
That's stupid. That's not even. That defies physics.
Man, where'd you get that motor from?
It's like some alien technology. Dude, that motor would blow up sounding like that.
Whoa!
278. No, 280 kilometers. Hold on. Let me look this up right now. That's bullshit. Hold on a second. 200. Dude, no. You were not doing. Hold on. Let's see how fast he gets up. 284. Okay, 284.
146.
No, listen. 280 is 173 miles an hour. 284, 176. Bullshit. You weren't doing 176 down the straight at Monza. That is a lie.
His best lap was His best lap is a 144.8 with shitty driving.
Yeah, well,
His
when
was
you're
a
doing 176
Let's
miles an
explore
hour
your
down the
future
straights,
with
I guess
Udemy.
you can afford to drive shitty through the curves, can't you?
yeah. That's
176
crazy.
miles an hour, dude, for a GT3 car? That's crazy.
That's
Bullshit.
crazy. What do the
Bullshit.
comments say? I remember
That's
that
that's
race.
just no.
So
That's
here's
a
the
lie.
comments. I remember
What?
that race. He said that was only because of his
His skills, dude. Your
He
skills don't.
suggested us practice
Dude,
more to reach his speed.
you're wait.
Oh, he's savage.
Your skills don't make that car go that fast, dude.
Hey, look.
When have you ever seen a GT3 car go over 175 miles an hour on Monza?
hey,
When?
hey, dude, look. He's
What?
not cheating. The VTEC kicked in. You damn right.
Ah!
That
Oh
was the
shit!
VTEC.
The VTEC kicked in. Ah shit!
All right. Then when it says Matisse, I don't even want to do it, man. I feel like this is so easy to detect in game. Like if speed is
Oh
an
my
exit
god!
turn is equals bend. No, when you think about it, there should be like some type of like like some post race computer check.
Well,
Like it
this is
scans
what
your
I'm
system.
telling you, dude. There has to be tech.
There needs to be like a computer
Bro, you
screen
cannot
thing.
be doing 176 miles an hour down the straights at Monza
But
and not get teched in the real world, right? In a
here's the
GT3 car,
thing.
that's a lie.
But here's the thing about that, right? So when you do like these real events where you're not racing at your house, you're using their computers, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I guess that wouldn't matter for those, right? But like when you're racing, like if we're competing online and I'm racing from my computer, I feel like
Mhm.
like you're saying, there should be like some virtual computer check that checks your computer.
I think what they have to do is they got to use Motec data logging
Okay. I
because
wonder what his Motec was.
what?
I said I wonder what his Motec data logging was.
That's what I'm saying
Like
because
what it looked like.
that's where you're gonna get your irregularities right there. You're gonna be like, oh, this is bullshit, dude. Like,
He just
like,
has a good gaming chair.
no, they're gonna be like, dude, this is an Unreal Engine map. What the hell? How are you doing 175 miles an hour down the streets of Monza? That's a lie, right? And so if you were to take that raw data and put it in a Motec, you would see the irregularities, dude.
Yeah.
You would see it. That's what I'm saying. I think what they have to do is run Motec. So if you require everybody who's running the leak shit, right,
Yeah.
to pipe their data through Motec from their PC, okay, dude, they know what the variances are on the tunes of the car when it comes to the ECU settings and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they know what would be out of the scope of what's real.
Yeah.
I think what they have to do is everybody has to use a Motec data logger. Yeah, you just sound jealous.
where can I get that hack?
Fuck you, Joan.
I'm gonna get my times up either
No,
way.
no,
I'm
you
gonna
know
get my
what, dude?
times
No,
down.
damn that. No
I'm gonna
cheating,
get my
bro.
times
I don't give
down.
a shit. I don't give a shit. No cheating. No. Everybody's got to
Nah.
run a Motec data logger. Think about it, bro. It's like requiring all the cars in a series to run a Motec. You got to pull the data, right? Goes to tech and all that kind of shit, right? So if everybody's CPU has the Motec data logging software, just like how I have it on mine, and I have ACC piped into it, I can pull data from ACC and analyze it in Motec, right? So I think the stewards of the series and all that, they need to require everybody use a Motec data logger.
Yeah.
And not only that, I think they should be able to like literally pull real-time data from the car to detect cheating.
Do they do this for like competitions? Like for big time ones, even if you're racing from
Dude,
home?
all that data is being when the cars are driving, that shit is being transmitted in real time, right? Now, I think what happens here is that it has to be submitted after scrutineering.
No, I'm asking, does it happen already?
No,
Okay.
not where the governing body is analyzing the data in real time. No, that's proprietary to the teams. But when scrutineering happens, and then let's just say they find an irregularity or something like that, they might say, "Hey, send us over those data logs."
Yeah.
Right? Especially if you're trying to appeal it. Right? If you're trying to appeal it, they might say, "Okay, well, give us the data logs. Let us look at this further because we know this engine should only be working within certain parameters."
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that car should not be doing 175 miles an hour down the streets of Monza, dude. No GT3 car does that speed. No, I'm
Well.
saying down the streets of Monza anyway. They don't do that speed. They might get up to that at, like, say, like the Nordschleife or something, right? Because the straights are super long. It makes sense for the cars to get up to about 175 miles an hour, 180. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Monza, no fucking way. So if that dude is hitting 175, bro, that is a cheat in full effect.
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, it could be, but the biggest thing we got to look at is the fact that there's no way in hell your numbers go up that fast. That's the one thing that I'm focused on.
Well, dude, this is what I
Even
mean.
if he was going, even if he was going from 50 to 100, his numbers ain't gonna go up that fast.
But
That's
I'm
the one
saying,
thing everybody should focus on.
but
It's
I'm saying,
crazy.
so if his shit was running, if it's then running through Motec, and then I say, hey, give me your data log. And bro, when you look at the acceleration chart, like that graph, and that's what I'm saying, you're gonna be like, dude, there's no way in hell.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no way in hell. There's no way that motor revs that quick, right? Unless you literally got like carbon fiber crankshafts and rods and shit, which I highly doubt. So you don't have that. That engine ain't spinning up that quick. This is a cheat. Something's going on here, right? And I'm saying, I think the Motec data captures all the car's performance, which could show some sort of irregularity.
Okay.
I don't
So
give a shit if you do put a mod on the computer to do something. If the data from all of that runs through Motec, Motec will show it.
So let me ask you a question, man.
Mm-hmm.
So if a guy with sunglasses, he's dressed like, so say he's dressed like Inspector Gadget. So say it's like a guy,
Well, I've never seen Inspector Gadget with sunglasses, bro. I just gotta be
but
real.
no, but just say he's a guy dressed like Inspector Gadget, but he has sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
I got a better one for you. Like say it's a guy, Inspector
Gadget.
Gadget. Say I used to love watching this show when I was
Yeah,
young.
man, he was a shit, dude. That dude just had everything in his jacket.
For real. So say it's a guy dressed like this guy right here, right? Say it's a guy dressed like him, right? And he
Yeah,
has glasses on, but say his jacket is like brown or something, and he has glasses on, and he approaches you in a dark alley, and he's like, "Ulysses, I know how you can be the fastest in that new Ferrari 296.
yeah.
It's these. Are you not taking those hacks with this face? You're not taking those hacks."
Nope. I'm like, who are you? First of all, and second, how do you know my name?
Don't worry about all that.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Those are minor details. Don't worry
Right.
about all that.
Nah, but man, that's crazy. But I think that's so messed up because people
I
really
just
train
no.
hard,
I'm not
bro.
taking
And
it,
it's like
dude.
money. It's money on the line, and it's like, how
Yeah,
dare they
yeah,
do
yeah.
something like that? Like,
Yeah, I'm not taking
you
the
know what I
money.
mean?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking the money. Number one. Number two. I think we do the work to really truly kind of crack the nugget on the engineering side of this stuff
Yeah.
to understand the physics as it is truly kind of embedded into the sim. We're not using hacks. You and we don't use hacks. We're
Nah.
going on feel. We're changing variables, and then we're reporting back the data. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like not cool when we're doing this, and then it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna here. Let me get this this .txt file. And then I'm gonna go over here and just throw this in here, boop, and then I just go ahead and turn this, put the setting here and do this here, and then they go and do the game. Oh shit, it works perfect, right? Do you really feel good about yourself?
Some people don't
You
care.
didn't really.
Well, some people like a moral compass. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
even if you were doing like lobby racing, I just think that it's just wrong because people really use this to like to test themselves, to push themselves to the limit, and figure out what they can do to exploit the betterness of their bodies, right? And then the bodies in their mind.
Hmm.
So when people do this, it's just I'm just trying to think how infuriated I would be if I knew that a dude passed me on Monza straight, and he literally did 0 to 60 in 0.1 seconds.
Well,
Like that would piss. Like I would really want to
dude,
wreck
I'd
him.
be heated, bro. I mean, come on, dude. Like, look. If you were in a real car, like I said, once again, let's just say you're in a real car. Oh, so perfect example what I'm talking about, dude. So, the last Formula One race was at, where was it again? Where was the last Formula One race at? Because they canceled they canceled Italy
Yeah, I can't
because of all the
remember.
flooding and stuff this past weekend. So the race before this one was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah. Okay. So George Russell was talking about, just because him and Max had they had an incident,
Mm-hmm.
right? They had an incident, they had a little exchange and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so but George had an observation. There's a part of the track where basically when you activate DRS, you're basically going flat out, right?
Yeah.
Mercedes found that the Red Bull cars were 22 miles an hour faster than them.
That's a lot.
22.
Yeah, that's a whole lot, man.
That's a lot.
When did they drop this knowledge?
This was like at that last race.
No, I'm saying like who dropped this science? Like
No,
was it like on a show?
this was George Russell observing, because this is kind of where him and Max got into it and stuff like that, because the Red Bull car is faster, but where they kind of have their little tussle and all that, George was basically he was rightfully defending his position, and they had a slight touch, and Max got a hole in the side pod or whatever, but it didn't really affect anything at the end of the day. And the whole thing was their exchange that they had after that. Okay, that
Mm.
was what was of note.
So I'm saying who reported this? Like where did we hear this? Is that's what I'm asking. Like,
Oh,
who?
this was just after this was just on the Formula One
Okay.
blogs.
He
Right?
said, "Oh, it was 22 miles." Okay, that's why I was curious. I was like, if Peter Winsdor say this, because like, or did
No,
somebody you know
It
what I'm saying?
wasn't Peter Windsor, but this was George Russell saying that this is what the Mercedes engineers determined when they were looking at the data, when they were running like head to head with the Red Bull cars. They
Yeah.
were saying that there was a portion of the track where the Red Bull cars are like 20 miles an hour faster.
Yeah.
And it's just like shit. When it's like when you drop the like if they drop the DRS, the Mercedes drops the DRS
Mm.
at the same part of the track. That Red Bull Honda is going 20 miles an hour faster.
Mm-hmm.
That was literally what it was that Mercedes was saying.
Now I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? Now we all know this. There's always cheating that goes on in auto racing in real life. They always exploit the rules to the letter of the law. They sometimes they put things out there in racing to where they like, well, I don't see it in the rules, so
It's
that's
called
not cheating.
they call it innovation.
So they call it they call it innovation. Adrian Newey has done it plenty of
That's what
times.
I'm saying. They call it
Um,
innovation.
they call it innovation, right? So we know that cheating really does happen in real life racing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to sim racing, I would not like for there to be any type of cheating because it's totally different.
You can't
because
cheat. You're not supposed to cheat.
you're not supposed to cheat. And the thing I'm about saying is, like, in real life racing, we kind of expect teams to cheating. Just ask NASCAR. We expect teams to exploit the rules because they what somebody said, if you're not if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard
You're not
enough.
trying to win. Yeah.
You're not trying to win. And you know, like, certain people have put like less fuel in their car in NASCAR. Some people have cut out like some holes to make it like shave weight and stuff like
Hmm.
that. People have done like some crazy
I've
janky
seen like
stuff in
the
racing.
not NASCAR is literally like the model for cheating.
Yeah, yeah. You know
You
what I
know, like
mean?
dude, like they was talking about guys who would put a damn basketball in the gas tank
Yeah,
to displace the fuel. Right? See, so when they do fuel checks and stuff like that, they want to make sure you're at fuel. You know, you have like the legit fuel amount and all that.
hmm
Right? So let's just say it's supposed to say like 28 liters.
hmm
Right? But you put
yeah,
a basketball in the goddamn gas tank,
hmm
and it's really gonna so the basketball is gonna displace like say like 3 liters. So
yeah,
you're actually running 25, right? So if you subtract the weight of the ball plus the
the
subtracted
gas.
weight of the fuel that's not in there,
Yeah,
your car is actually light.
yeah, it's
Like,
lighter.
yeah, it's like so many goddamn strange
hmm
cheating techniques, right?
hmm
But that's what I'm saying. Like you let engineers tell it, they call it innovation,
Yeah,
interpretation of the rules, right?
interpretation of the rules. But
Right.
see, the thing about it in sim racing, there is no interpretation.
Now
It's
there's
pretty.
let's go
It's
back to that.
plain. It's plain for
Yes.
that's why we can't, like, even when it comes to like that. It's like I can't see that. It's like in racing, like it's accepted.
Well,
It's accepted. Like, there's little things like in real racing it's accepted, but in sim racing it's like, why in the hell would you download a program, give yourself grip? It's like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? In sim
well,
racing.
it's a cheat thing, but see, I guess my issue is that because ACC mirrors the real thing so much.
Mhm.
Like I said, our eyes are more keen just watching that video. I'm like, you know what? That that mod that he's using has something to do with the ideal line feature because the car just literally sticks to the ideal line if you're really watching it, right?
Mhm.
And just like that, it's like if you're really familiar with this game, you can kind of pick these things out.
Yeah.
But like what I was saying is if you want that element of being able to try to like creatively engineer a setup or something like that in a car or something,
Mhm.
ACC is gonna have like the next version of it, ACC 2 or whatever.
Mhm.
It's it's gonna have to give full tunability
Yeah.
to the car, right? Because the hack shit, dude. I'm with you. I don't respect that shit.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm gonna take this file and I'm gonna put it over in this folder here, right? And then boom, no one's gonna be able to beat me. Dude,
Mhm.
that bro, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Like go play a fighter game. Like go play a first person shooter or something else, dude. Like dude, don't bring that
yo,
to this
yo.
yo, don't yeah,
Speaking
what's
of,
up?
bro, in high school, bro, I had a homeboy. We used to play this game called Counter Strike,
Yeah, Counter
and
Strike, I remember that.
like, he was just playing around, but he was like, he showed me, he's like, yeah, this is where these hacks look like, and
Hmm.
like I've seen hacks before on Counter Strike before, and
Yeah.
like that was back in like 2004, 2005. But like I've seen like wall hacks where you can like see through walls. I've seen like auto aim where it's like wherever you go it aims at their head and stuff like that. Like, I've seen it. It's pretty crazy, but it's like it takes the fun out of games. Like, it takes the fun out of like the it takes the satisfaction out. It's like
What?
super instant gratification. It's crazy.
It kills the spirit of competition too, man. You know, what we're all trying to do here is really and truly maximize, right, on what it is that sim racing can lead us to.
Mhm.
I just, you know, I meant to text you this last night. There's this video I came across of this dude. He's on YouTube. He's a sim racer, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's running F4 cars over in Florida.
What's
From
his name?
sim to Formula 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He just wait. The video that he uploaded. Let me check my library. Let me find it so I can send it. In his first F4 race, bro, he hit the podium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was on the podium.
Well,
So
he didn't get there by cheating.
no. I'm saying this. That's what I'm saying. He was
I
doing
know.
the
I was
sim
just
thing.
joking. I'm saying he didn't get there by
No.
cheating.
You're dead serious though. He was doing the sim thing, but do you think that the hacks? Do you think he utilized hacks to what build up his skills so he can get really good in the F4 car? How is a hack gonna help him?
Mm-hmm.
It's a hack. It's a hack. It's not gonna help him, and that's what I'm saying. If what we're really trying to do is attune our skills, then hacks aren't gonna do it. Hacks are for getting the money
Mm-hmm.
in these money races. That's what I really truly believe. That's what the hacks are for. They're for money.
It seems like some of these people are just doing it just to play around, though. Like they're doing it
Well,
and they're not doing it. Well, I'm pretty sure, like, of course, there's some top guys probably using hacks that we don't know
mhm.
of course. But I guess from what I've seen, just the two people, it was just people that were just doing like lobby racing. But I'm pretty sure people are hacking, especially when there's money on the line. People don't want to put in the work.
Well, remember, I caught wind of this whole um uh cheat engine thing from the SRO race from last night, right? That's
Facts.
the
Yeah, facts.
SRO esports race where it
Yeah,
was one of the biggest ones.
yeah.
They all the guys were there racing it,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, Niels got punted. And
Mm.
I switched over to his channel to see what was going on. He's rewinding the footage and he's playing it back, and everybody's like, "Yeah, dude, that was a shit move, right?"
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of shit driving. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit driving. People were claiming people were using mods, and just looking at the product, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak,
It's not far. It's not too far fetched.
it wasn't too far of a stretch
Yeah.
to suggest that that's actually what was going on, man. I'm gonna keep it
Mm-hmm.
real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. It's not. It's like maybe that's very naive of me, but it's like I wasn't thinking like there was. Even though it's cheating in everything, it's
Hmm.
cheating in basketball. It's cheating in the NFL. Oh, hold on. Am I going too far down the rabbit hole? I think there's cheating in sports all
No,
over the place. Boxing, everything. It's too much money. Whenever there's a lot of
when there's
money
money on the
involved,
table, bro, you
there
cannot,
has to be.
dude. You have to assume that the jig is like what I'm sorry, the fix is in.
Mhm.
When there's money on the table, you gotta assume the fix is in,
Exactly, because
and
you got to
yeah,
knock out the other racer to win the prize, like Zone said.
you gotta knock out other racer to win that prize money. True facts. True
Right.
facts. Hey, do you wanna show the new livery before we sign out?
Bet. Let me see. I
I'm
got you.
excited. Dude, it was
Why?
dope, man. It came through. I was like, oh shit.
Why you say it like that?
Yes,
You
dude.
scared the shit out of me.
Yo, man, this is dope.
All right. Let me get him on.
All right. So for those of y'all that don't know, man, this is a little something. Um, I don't Jamal, do you want to tell him? Okay, I'll preface it. Look, so um this HX is okay. Here is the official name we're going to be giving it. Team HX Corsa. How does that sound, Jamal?
What's that?
Team HX Corsa, or it'll be HX Corsa.
What is this for?
That's for this team for this right here. HX. Right? So Corsa is Italian essentially for racing, right? So, since I will now be in a Ferrari, we went with the Ferrari and got a new livery done. And we got it in the colors that I kind of chose. We're gonna do one change. We're gonna change the Pacific Rise logos. They're gonna be black.
They're gonna be black.
Yeah, we're gonna take the blue out. Right. The blue just kind of doesn't fit with what's going on with everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to go with sort of like a matte feel, matte white, matte gray with the red that corresponds with the HX in the logo.
Mm-hmm.
HX is an e-scooter company that we are, as Pacific Rides, our business, we are an authorized agent for. We handle their business for them here in the North American market with a few of their models, and we're going to be using esports to market their products, much like how we did with the Porsche and the Silver Wings with the blue and gray and all that. So this is the new project that's going to be associated with this, and we just got the first livery mock-ups back from my good pal Dario in Italy. And prayers to the people in certain parts of Italy right now dealing with the floods and all that crazy weather. So I want to, keep them in your prayers. But Dario turned this in literally in a matter of like a day and a half, 2 days, and just outside of having them just changing the Pacific Rise logos to all black. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks good, man. Like I said, one thing that I like about it, it's very clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's symmetrical.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of white wheels, like I said, but outside of that, it looks good, man. He did a good job on it.
Yeah. I just, it was really, for me, it was more of the just getting the color scheme right. I don't know the lines of a Ferrari, so I was just like, look, why don't we keep it simple? We'll keep it very minimal. Um, and so yeah, that's it right there. Like I said, uh, he'll put the final touches on it because the number is going to be 008.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be 008. That'll be the number, and then you'll see the name on it and all that other stuff, and it'll be all tidied up from there. But yeah, man. So that is the new look, and that will be the new car.
So you've officially switched from Porsche to Ferrari,
It's done, bro. There you go. That's the Ferrari right there. It's a done deal.
and it's so funny because you're switching from Porsche to Ferrari,
Uh
and
huh.
I'm going from Audi to Honda to now Porsche. I'm a Porsche driver now. The new Porsche drives nice to me,
You
man.
like it?
It drives very good. All you got to, and
Yeah.
if you want more rotation, all you got to do is just raise the ride height or take off some wing.
I saw something about that, dude. They were talking about like raising the ride height by like 2 millimeter.
Yeah, or take out some wing, and it'll just give
Mm-hmm.
you way more rotation. Like that Porsche is way more responsive
Dude,
nowadays.
I just don't understand what it was about why I couldn't really just get that Porsche fully figured out.
Mhm.
Because I love it to death, but damn, I just cannot seem to get it to act right, I guess.
I don't know,
But
man. It
but but,
fits
but,
my
but once
style
again,
though.
I have not driven that thing since the 1.9. I drove this thing and I said, oh my God, right? And I nutted on myself. So so
All right,
I'm sorry.
TMI pause.
TMI, totally TMI, total TMI.
Yeah,
But no, seriously, dude, I didn't touch that Porsche since. The
yeah.
only thing I did was we did the live stream where I tested the 992 and I said, holy shit, okay, this thing drives good, right?
You said if you felt like you said it drove better, like it drove
It
better,
did.
like
It did.
yeah,
But see, the thing is, I never drove the old 991 variant
yeah.
to see, kind of verify the 1.9 update to see if if the handling characteristics also translated to the older car that I was driving, right? Because remember, I love to drive it, but it was just sort of like I can't really get a true handle on this thing. But then with the 1.9, I'm thinking, well, maybe perhaps I could. However, the Ferrari is really what I'm kind of focused on now. So I'm not maybe just kind of on a just free time. I'll try it out just to kind of get a feel and see. Oh, okay, I can see the difference in this Porsche versus like the 1.8 version of the software, right?
Yeah.
But right now I'm just kind of like, all right, well, the Ferrari is what it is, so I'm gonna run with the Ferrari, and I can circle back to the Porsche later, or just it's just kind of like a whenever I get to it, right? But I
Yeah.
really do now that delivery's done, well, not 100% done, but now that that's being done for the Ferrari, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
stick to that.
Nah, I agree with that, man. I think the Ferrari is a great car for you. I think it fits you good. When you drive it, it looks like you feel like you're in control,
Hmm.
and it's clear that you are in control when you drive because you feel very like there's like a clear difference between you driving that and you driving the Porsche. You know
Well,
what I
the
mean?
Porsche is rear engine, the Ferrari's mid engine. And I just think that that variance of having the engine just a little bit forward in the car, but behind the driver,
Mhm.
the balance feels better to me,
Yeah.
right? With the Porsche, the engine's all the way in the back, so that's a different type of feel. And
Mhm.
as, like I said, as much as I love the Porsche, I just can never really kind of get it right.
Yeah.
That damn thing, I can never really just truly get it right,
Mhm.
much as I love it.
Well, that's that's what we're in, man. It's like once 1.9 hit, it's like I kind of had to make a choice. It's like I could have kept driving the Honda, but it drove like night and day from 1.8 to
Did that?
1.9, and
Did
then what?
have you tried it in 1.9?
Yeah, 1.9 drove like night and day between 1.8 and 1.9,
Better or
and
worse?
nah, it drove like worse. It's like
Damn,
it's just like all the power to me just went out the window. Um,
damn.
And then I thought about going back to the Audi, but then I went drove the Audi. I was like, this is just
It
so
was it was
different.
just bad.
So it wasn't bad. It just felt different. So I was just like, man, forget it. I'm just about to start all over again. And it's
Hmm.
like I could have just stuck to him, but then I was like, man, whatever. And then I just drove the Porsche, and I was like, it's not as bad as I thought it was. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it does like lock the brakes quite a lot, but I'm getting better at like trail braking, so locking the brakes not really a problem as much anymore. Um, but yeah, I'm sticking with that Porsche, man. I like the Porsche. It's a great car. It's a great car that is competitive at all tracks.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yep.
competitive. It's not like even though it might not be the best at certain tracks, it's still
It's
competitive,
it's still competitive, dude. Like you
and
can
that's
you
all you
can
need.
you can pretty much win at any track in a Porsche,
Yeah, you can get by
even if
with.
it doesn't, even if the track doesn't necessarily suit its strong points.
Hmm.
You get
Exactly.
what I mean? But it's just that's why, see, that's why I like the Porsche. It's
Hmm.
just that I can't drive the damn thing, apparently.
But I think right now, though, you'll be at a good position in the Ferrari because from what I know right now, the Ferrari is pretty strong at all tracks. It's not like an
Hmm.
Aston Martin because those Aston Martins are pretty quick, right? But they're not like strong at all tracks, from what I know.
Nah, they're like they need, like, if it's a Paul Ricard, a Spa type track with long straights,
They'll be okay, right?
that power is just gonna eat fools up.
But they're saying that they're bad at the start, like they have horrible like torque.
They do. No, no, it's I'm saying that those engines are like, I'm trying to remember what engine that specific engine is, but it's literally all up on the top end.
Hmm.
Like when that thing gets up about above like 5500 RPM, 6500 RPM,
Hmm.
bro, it just opens up, and that thing is a beast. Like I said, I've never gone as fast down the tracks of Power Card in any car that I have in an Aston.
Hmm.
The Astons are like, I was like, damn, these things are beasts. I think the only thing that's probably gonna be faster than that maybe is a Bentley, because those
Yeah.
things have like real big motors, and if you can
Hmm.
open it up down a long straight, it's just gonna gobble up speed if you just give it time.
I still
Mount
haven't driven a
Mount
Bentley.
Panorama is another track like that.
Well, Anyways, man, but yeah, man, we're going. It was a good show, man. We tackled a new issue in regards to sim racing, cheating in sim racing.
Oh my god, dude!
I
Like
hate that that's the case.
I'm hoping. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to put a pin in this one because I'm gonna tell you right now. I really do think there needs to be something that like a go between where you can pull data from the car, so to speak.
Mhm.
Just like okay, like I said, dude, if you can pull data via Motec out of ACC, just like you could pull data out of a real car and send it to the stewards so they can see if there's any kind of funny business going on,
Yeah.
right? I think some of the top tier series where there's money involved, you're gonna have to run a Motec data logger and then send that data over
Hmm.
because you can't hack it.
Yeah.
You can't hack it. It's just, it's basically you're exporting a file straight up out of that. So
Hmm.
when you look at the graphs and all that kind of stuff and everything, you'll
Hmm.
be able to see irregularities, dude. You know how a car is supposed to run, like
Hmm.
what's irregular versus like what's normal, right? Because in a
Hmm.
real world, you're looking at how that car was running. Like, dude, that motor would have grenaded. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That motor would have just completely blew up, dude. It was almost as if it was like you were running that shit and then you hit like a 200 shot of nitrous at the same time, right? You're gonna
Hmm.
see that spike on the telemetry. I mean, on the data logging. If you hit the night, you're gonna see that spike. You'll see it You'll see everything.
Hmm.
You see. So if you're running a mod, Motec is gonna catch irregularities.
No, it is.
Yeah, and I think that's what they should do. I think
Yeah.
that's my thought on how to address the cheating issue.
No, I think that's a good solution to the problem. It'll just stop it because even if they do cheat, okay, well they don't qualify. Who was second? You're first. Now your
Mhm.
third is second. Now your fourth is
Yeah,
third.
and
Something like that. You
you
know.
have to like submit. You have to like literally pull the data log,
Mhm.
like 2 minutes after the heat or some shit. Like
No, I agree.
you don't get no time to do any kind of funny
Yeah.
business.
Or if you don't submit it, then you just don't. You don't. Pass. So,
Yeah, something like that. No,
yeah,
I mean, but
I
this
think
is
that'd be good.
yeah, this is what has to be done to deal with the cheating issue because, like I said, that SRO race, a lot of people were watching it Saturday morning.
Mhm.
And a lot of people were disappointed.
Yeah. Well, got that. We talked about qualifying etiquette, guys. Listen, just pay attention when you're out there, bro. All
Yeah,
right, man.
and
Um,
give us your feedback and what you guys like about liveries, designs on cars and stuff. We're just out of curiosity, man. Liveries. We did we checked out the 1.9 update. We were looking at the liveries for the new car packs, and we were less than impressed.
all right.
We were just kind of like, ugh. That's okay. Ugh.
All right,
Right.
bro. Hey, I hate to do it to you, bro, but I'm about to get off. I'm tired
No,
as
go ahead, man. I was just
bro.
saying,
It's
give us
12
your
o'clock
feedback.
here.
Yeah, give us your feedback on liveries, man.
They suck. Outside of that, hey man, hey, but I appreciate you guys joining us, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. If you'd like to donate to this channel, please do by pay attention to the tickers at the bottom. You can hit my
Down
cash app
below,
at the Keita Auto. You can hit Complex Designs at
right there.
CMPLXDSGN. Outside of that, man, I appreciate you guys joining us. Thank you, Formula. Thank you, Zone. We always appreciate you guys joining us and livening it up in here because we're a bunch of knuckleheads. All right, I'm about to go to sleep. The baby's possibly going to be induced tomorrow.
Oh my gosh,
So
dude! Prayers,
outside of
man.
that,
Hey, man. Well wishes, man. Well wishes, man. Give me a call. Let me know what's going on.
hey, hold up, real quick. Formula says, "What does Complex have his?" Oh yeah, do you have your? No, he was asked, "Do you have your license yet for LFM?"
No, no.
We're working on that. We're working on
Yeah, I'm still
that.
working on that, man. No, not
Okay.
yet. I'll get it
Okay, man. Hey,
as soon as
man.
I
Well,
get cheat engine. Okay, I'm sorry.
crazy. All right, man. Hey, well, I'll talk to y'all later, man. I love y'all.
All right,
Have a good one.
peace.